Hi everyone, welcome back to the Python short series. In the last video, we learned about variables and data types. In this episode, we'll explore something very useful, operators and expressions, how Python performs math, makes comparisons, and combines conditions. Let's get started. First, what is an operator? It's a symbol that tells Python to do something, like add numbers or compare values. And an expression is just a combination of values and operators. For example, 3 plus 4 is an expression, so is 4 times 5. Here, plus, minus, and asterisk are all arithmetic operations. Python supports many arithmetic operators. Let's go over them quickly. This one is division. It always returns a float. Double slashes mean floor division. It ignores the decimal parts. Percent is for the remainder, also called the modulus. Asterisk means multiplication. It returns the product. Double asterisk means exponentiation, 2 to the power of 3, which is 8. As you see, here is the results. Now, let's look at comparison operators. These are used to compare two values and they return either true or false. Let's say I want to check if one number is bigger than another. I can use this operator, which means greater than. If I want to see whether two values are exactly the same, I'll use double equals, which means equal to. If I want to see if something is smaller, I'll use this operator, which stands for less than. If two values are different and I want to check that, I'll use exclamation equals signs, which means not equal to. This one checks if something is greater than or equal to another value. And finally, this operator checks if it's less than or equal to. I have written some examples below. 5 is greater than 3, so it's true. 3 is not smaller than negative 4, it's false. 5 equals to 5, true. 5 is not equal to 2, which is also true. 4 is equal to 4, so it's true. Lastly, 2 is not smaller than 1, so it's false. Sometimes we want to check multiple conditions. That's where the logical operators come in. And means both conditions must be true, or means that at least one must be true. Not reverses the results. It turns true into false and vice versa. I have written some examples below. 5 is greater than 3 and 4 is greater than 2, so it's true. 3 is not greater than 5, but 1 is smaller than 4, and we have OR here, which makes the whole statement true. And not true means false. Just like in math, some operators come before others. For example, multiplication happens before addition. Even though the plus comes first, Python does multiplication first. If we want to change the order, we can use the parentheses. As you see, the first result is 11 and the second is 20. Let's end this section with a quick practice scenario. Imagine this. You and two friends go out to dinner. The total bill is $45. You also want to tip 10% and then split the final amount equally among the three of you. let's write a simple program that calculates how much each person should pay. First, I need to calculate the tip, which was 10% of the bill. Now I calculated the tip. I should add this to the bill to get the total amount. Finally, I should divide that total by 3 to find out what each person should pay. Now I'll print how much a person should pay. And here it is. We have completed the practice. This example uses multiplication, addition, and division, and Python correctly follows operator precedences by multiplying before adding and dividing last, as you see. However, you could also rewrite it like using a single line. Let's say per person is equal to 45 plus 45 times 0.10. This is the bill. This is the bill. This is the tip divided by 3. HSC is still worded correctly because Python first does a multiplication inside parentheses, then adds it to 45, then divides the result by 3. Perfect operator precedence in action. That's it for the operators and expressions in Python. We covered arithmetic, comparisons, logic, and even how Python decides what to evaluate first. In the next video, we'll learn how to make decisions in our code using if statements. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment if anything was unclear. See you next time.